I've had this case for about almost 3 weeks, and that's more than enough time to gather as much information as they can give to us, especially now that we have two proceedings that we have to answer to, one of them being death eligible. So we are requesting that we get immediate discovery of the New York City Police Department and FBI and federal and state documents. And the second thing I want to make a record of, Your Honor, is I'm very concerned about my client's right to a fair trial in this case. He's being prejudiced by some statements that are being made by government officials. Like every other defendant, he is entitled to a presumption of innocence, but unfortunately, the way this has been handled so far, his rights are being violated. And as you know, Your Honor, there's a wealth of case law guaranteeing his right to a fair trial, but none of the safeguards have been put in place yet here. In fact, it's just the opposite of what's been happening. He's a young man, and he is being treated like a human ping pong ball between two warring jurisdictions here. These federal and state prosecutors are coordinating with one another, but at the expense of him. They have conflicting theories in their indictments, and they are literally treating him like he is like some sort of political fodder, like some sort of spectacle. He was on display for everyone to see in the biggest staged perp walk I've ever seen in my career. It was absolutely unnecessary. He's been cooperative with law enforcement. He had been in custody for over a week. He waived extradition. He was cooperative at all accounts. There was no reason for the NYPD and everybody to have these big assault rifles that, frankly, I had no idea it was in their arsenal. And to have all of these, the press there, the media there, it was like perfectly choreographed. And what was the New York City mayor doing at this press conference, Your Honor? That just made it utterly political. And as Your Honor knows, under Lauro v. Charles, the Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit has held it to be clearly established that these staged perp walks to the media, unrelated to a legitimate law enforcement objective, is unconstitutional. And I submit there was zero law enforcement objective to do that sort of perp walk. There's absolutely no need for that whatsoever. And frankly, Your Honor, the mayor should know more than anyone of the presumption of innocence that he too is afforded when dealing with his own issues. And frankly, I submit that he was just trying to detract from those issues by making a spectacle of Mr. Mangione. And there are consequences to this. He has a right to a fair trial. And I just want to put on the record statements that the mayor made publicly about my client. Nothing saying alleged, for example, and he said, I wanted to send a strong message with the police commissioner that we're leading from the front. I'm not going to just allow him to come into our city. I wanted to look him in the eye and state, you carried out this terrorist act in my city, in the city of New York that I love. And he wanted to show symbolism. Your Honor, he's not a symbol. He's somebody who is afforded the right to a fair trial. He's innocent until proven guilty. And the mayor was talking to jurors, future potential jurors that elected him. Those are the people that elected him, that he is talking to and calling this man a terrorist. So, Your Honor, I just want to make a record of this and put everyone on notice that this has to stop. And my client is entitled to a fair trial and the presumption of innocence. And we're going to fight these charges, whether it's in the state or federal, to the fullest extent. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Well,
Now, this is gonna be a very complicated case because I've never seen anything like this in my life. You know, I watch a lot of crime documentaries. I've never seen anything like this. Like someone committing this kind of huge crime and having massive support from the public. Now, historically, there might be people who have gotten this kind of massive support, but this case is very unique because there seems to be so many evidence against him, and people know that probably he did it. But still, people are madly in support of him. It means that he was actually like a spokesman for a lot of people. Now, people see him like a hero, like he spoke up for them, and I can kind of relate to that side of him where it's like someone who has spoken up for his classmates all his life. He has been in front of the class defending projects and speaking up for his group. You know, I could tell the feeling that he has to speak up for this large population of people. And the fact that he's from a rich family makes it even more solid, because it's like it's not doing this out of like financial frustration. Like he really just wanted to make a statement that I'm speaking up for these people who don't have the balls enough. Now, I might not be experiencing this frustration from the United Healthcare directly, but I see the pain. It means that he can connect to society. Most rich kids are disconnected from society. They don't really know what's going on. Like, they don't really care. Anything going on in America, anything going on in the world, they can just travel wherever they want, live a very beautiful life. They are cut off from society. But someone like Luigi has seen himself like, okay, I'm rich, I'm from a comfortable family, but I still see myself as someone who is connected to people in society. And now people see him as a hero, and I totally understand it. But I just hope that this doesn't cost him his life, because this is a very complicated case where he's dealing with people of power, the people who run the system, basically. So I see a situation where they might want to use him as a scapegoat to put fear in people, because that's how the world works. Where if this particular case is going to cost Luigi his life, what it's going to do to society is put fear in people. Now people will be obedient again, right? They will be very submissive. But yeah, if they don't do anything to him, it's still going to have a negative effect on society, because people are going to feel like, I can do this and get away with it. I can do this and women will love me for it. Women will see me as a hero. So I don't know. That's why this case is very complicated, where either sides of the coin, it's going to be very terrible for society. If Luigi loses his life, people are going to go violent about this. Okay? A lot of people he spoke out for might go crazy about it. And if you release him to society, we don't know how safe people are going to be, because if he sees that he got away with this and people celebrated him for doing this, there's probability that he might want to do it again. Okay, I don't know what his life is going to be after a case like this. If he's set free, I don't know what life is going to be for him. There's going to be a huge set of people who hate him for life, and there's going to be a huge set of people who celebrate him. But one thing I know for sure is nobody likes you until everybody likes you. And when everybody finally likes you, everybody starts hating you. So now everyone is Luigi, 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 like handsome dude. You did this, you spoke up for us, you're a hero, free Luigi. But I feel like if they free him, these same people are the people who are gonna throw shades at him and insult him and call him names at the end of the day. So it's a very complicated case right here. And I just wish him the best. I wish this doesn't cost him his life, because he is a very promising youth. He has a lot of potential. And of course, I'm never gonna be in support of any kind of violent act. I'm just doing this video because I'm really concerned about what his life is gonna be like if he's set free, or if he gets the death penalty. I don't It's a very crazy situation though. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and let me know your opinion on the comment section. Also, what do you think his life is going to be like if he's set free? Do you think he's just going to go to his family and just work for them? Because I don't think any company will want to have him. Is he going to go to a different country and just have a different life? What do you think is going to be his life if he's free? Okay, and we just hope that they don't take his life though. That's just my only prayer right now. As much as I want him to be punished, I just don't want him to um yeah, whatever the case may be, the law is gonna decide finally. So he's innocent until proven guilty, right? So yeah, let's just watch this case and see how it goes. Alright guys, see you guys in some other video. Bye for now.